we're just gonna have a little lunch date. So all the kids are in school except for Solomon. I was missing Solomon's birth certificate. Stupid tax on mommy, so I had to order one from Virginia. It's supposed to be overnighted, and as soon as I have that, Solomon will be in school and it'll just be me and Isaiah. We are here to see his campus and see the amenities, the ones that we can see. He always sends me pictures of his terrible views. And I'm like, oh, poor baby. This campus is amazing. This is probably the nicest corporate building or site that I've ever seen. When I worked in the middle of a building and all I saw was my cubes, my cubicle. I remember being excited when one of my companies, like the cubicles were lowered on two sides and higher on the other, and I could actually see the person sitting next to me. We like faced each other. Every two people faced each other, and I remember being like, oh, I can see somebody. So this is just out of this world. He has a view of the lake, like a pond here, and palm trees, and he loves posting pictures on Facebook and tagging his old coworkers and saying, oh, this is so hard. It's so hard here. It's currently 78 degrees. And we plan on going on a nature walk. And they have air-conditioned breezeways in between their buildings. I'm telling you, it's hooked up. Isaiah, what is that? Airplane. Hi, Solomon.
Hi.
What happened to your eye?
We have a man.
Oh, I should see the other man. Oh, well then. Yeah, we have a little first black eye. First black eye. Anyways, we are here on a nature walk on Brandon's campus, and it is beautiful. Beautiful. Delicious. It's a croissant with ham and Swiss and honey mustard. And I got fruit cup. So I just got done having lunch with Brandon, and his facility is amazing here. It's amazing. It makes me want to work. It's like got me calculating, like, how much would I pay in childcare? I would pay a lot for 5 kids. So it really is amazing. And I was teasing him about, oh, you have to go back to your window view and stuff like that. So it is now 1:15. He took a little bit longer lunch because I was there. And so he gets off at 5:30 today. We still have the one car, the rental car that I'm in. And so I will come back and pick him up. I have to go back across town, well, partway across town, to our apartment, and see if the birth certificate has, if they've attempted delivery. If they have, then I can just pull the sticker off my door, and I can take it to the facility tonight after, I think, 6 o'clock. If they haven't, then I'm going to hang out at the apartment until I have to go to the front of the apartment and pick up the elementary school. What else? Oh, we're grilling out tonight. So okay, so by the time I got to the apartment, that happened. And I know better than to undo that. So, I have been sitting here at the apartment complex bus stop. Anyways, I've been making appointments. It's so funny. They keep asking me what location I want, and I'm like, I don't know. So I tell them, you know, roundabout where we're gonna live. And they tell me what they think is closest, and I trust them because I am not from Tampa. Is it a Tampan? That sounds terrible. What do you call people who live in Tampa? A Tampanian? A Tamper? I have no idea. We lived in Richmond. It was a Richmonder. When we lived in St. Cloud, they didn't really call them anything. It was like, oh, you live in St. Cloud. I'm sorry. Tonight is our budget meeting for May. So I'm hoping in between picking up the kindergartners and meeting the middle schooler, because she claims to not know how to get to our apartment because it's like twists and turns. So I have to show her. I'm hoping I have a chance to play with some numbers. You think I can do it? Uh-oh, somebody's waking up. It's okay, Isaiah. Night-night. Okay. But now that we don't live in Minnesota, where you have to walk your dog in 4 feet of snow or whatever, it's come up again. So I'm not really sure what I think about that. It's still up for discussion because we're not paying the deposit for our apartment for 1 month. We're supposed to close on our house in mid-May. Oh, that's an update I forgot to tell you guys. So we are under contract for the house that we wanted. It was house number 8 in our search. We had this down to a science. I think our house in Richmond took like, I don't know, like 30 houses, I think, before we found one. I don't know, Brandon can remember. In St. Cloud we saw 17. And here in Tampa we saw 8. So, because we were just very clear and on the same page as far as what we want, and what works for our family. Our house in Georgia we had built, so that was just like picking out of the already drawn up floor plans, and there were none to walk through to say I like this, I don't like this. This house in St. Cloud was put up on the market Monday, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm turning into Anna from Live Like No One Else, yawning. That lunch was so good. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I sleep so well here. My fiber is doing better here, which is a plus. We weren't sure if it was going to get worse or better, but so far it's better. So far it's better. My anxiety has gone down a lot living here. I'm getting more vitamin D, so I'm assuming that whenever they draw my blood again, I might be in the normal range. I'm still like ghostly white though, which that's kind of what I expected. But tonight's budget meeting, we have some things to discuss. So we're waiting on all of those last bills to come in, so we need to reserve some cash for that. But the budget shall go on. The envelope system will live and come again. And we'll be withdrawing cash tomorrow for that. And then just living like no one else. So later we can live like no one else. It's so hard for me to live in storm cloud mode. I'm so amped. Like when we paid off my van, I thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna knock off. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I was like, you know, we're gonna knock off my student loans. And then we had this move, which could potentially turn out to be a great thing for our family, even financially. But it's just not what I had predicted in the spreadsheet. And I'm sure some of you nerds, you know, there's like the nerd and the free spirit. My husband's the free spirit out of the two of us. The nerds and the free spirits, they kind of bump heads sometimes. Because I'm like, this is not in the spreadsheet. And he's like, but it's life. And you can't put everything in the spreadsheet. And he's true. It's true. But it's kind of hard for us nerds. I'm thrilled we moved though. So don't get that messed up. I mean, I'm looking at palm trees. It's going to work out in the long run. And if it puts us behind a couple months and we have to become debt free the beginning of 2016, dude, we are so ahead of the game. Like my dad, when he died, was not debt free. He wasn't. And I mean, his estate is a mess. He didn't have a will. He didn't do some of the adult things that we're supposed to do as adults. And it's got some people in an uproar in my family. Not me. I don't give two twits about an inheritance from my dad. He gave me amazing memories. He gave me an amazing amount of spunk. He gave me, like, the middle school's giving me a hard time yesterday, and I stood my ground. And it's my daddy who taught me to do that. He gave me amazing memories. And so, that's all I want. And, so I don't care about the money. I'm like, I can pay, you know, we can pay our own bills. But it's causing some discord in the family. And that's just how it is. It sucks. A death without a will sucks. A death with debt without a will really sucks. And I don't know what they're gonna do. It's not really in my hands anymore because I'm technically his ex-stepdaughter, which is why his half-sister left me out of the obituary. It's a long story. I had the obituary rerun and I put his other half-sister in. I put my niece's husband in it. I put me and the 5 kids and Brandon in it, along with everybody else. Like, I didn't take anybody out. I just reran it, and made sure everybody was included. And, so that's just what I did to make sure that my dad's obituary was right. You know, I could do that because we had money, because we had paid things off, and we're working on becoming debt free. I took it out of the snowflake. I have no regrets. It's the best $120 I've spent, and I don't know how long. Apparently I ruffled some feathers, but I know that my dad would have wanted it that way. He would not have want one half sister, not the other half sister. He wouldn't have wanted, you know, 12 of his grandchildren listed and not the other 5. He wouldn't have wanted his 3 boys listed and not his daughter. He wouldn't have wanted any of that. And so, just did it. And, you know, some of the family is struggling money-wise, and we have just been very disciplined, and it made it easy. Best $100 I spent. I stand by that. And I stand behind my decision to include everybody. My daddy included everybody.